Good evening, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Purple Diamonds, Women Abused, Facebook group. Like, share, repost. Come join me. I'm going to do a quick video. This is for the women. Okay? This is for the women. It's February, Super Bowl Sunday. You should have written your must-haves and your can't-stands in order for you to have 98% better relationships. Did you get that? You should have written your must-haves, your can't-stands. It's a list of 20 to 25 things that you will not compromise. I'm talking to the ladies, men. Go find another video. I'm talking to the ladies. All the ladies, listen. You need a list of 25 to 30 things that you must have, whether it's professional or intimate. You cannot compromise. I don't care. You have to get to a point in your life where you like, I'm drawing the line. This is it. In my last video, I discussed, I had this list right here. I had this list. And I love my list that I wrote. And I had to get there. I had to get to this point where I had to write this list of 25 to 30 things I will not tolerate, that I demand in a relationship, that I desire in a relationship, that I want in a relationship, and that I won't tolerate in a relationship. You got to have that list. This is paramount. Are you listening, ladies? This is for you. This is for you. I'm going to help you out because I cannot write your list for you. You're going to have to write the 25, 30 things that you will not tolerate. And it might take you some time for it to filter into your psychological and emotional and mental state before it manifests. That's how things become a reality. It has to get in you. It has to saturate your mind, your body, your soul, and spirit before it can actually manifest itself. Are you with me so far? So you need to write your list down of 25 to 30 things. So nobody knows there's nobody perfect. That's inconsequential. However, there should be 25 to 30 things that you want from a man, that you desire from a man, that you will not tolerate from any man. Those things could be verbally abusive, smoking, drinking, because if he curses, he probably drinks. If he drinks, he probably smokes. If he smokes, he probably cuss. If he cuss, he probably cheats. So a list goes on and on and on with these guys. And I have brothers. I have a dad. I have 6, 7 brothers, 4 or 5 sisters. None of us have the same mother. Did you hear what I just said? So I know men if I don't know anything. A third of my brothers, which is 3, we have different dads. Another third of my brothers, we have different mothers. Did you hear what I just said? So a third of my brothers, we have different dads. I have another third of my brothers, we have different mothers. So I know men. And I need you to write down your list. This is paramount. It's February. You're actually late if you haven't wrote this list down, because I was telling you this last year. And I told the men this, so I apologize that you didn't do it, but I want to focus on the women because you are so crucial to the evolution of humanity and where humanity is going and the security and the financial status and the spiritual status of humanity. Did he say spiritual? I did say spiritual. You are vital. So you need to have this list down. And while you're writing this list, I need you to keep in mind that there's 5 guys that you need to have in your life. 5. That's all, not 10, not 20, not 30, not 40, because another boyfriend or a husband is going to think you're a whore if you have 20, 30, 40 men that have access to you. And as I'm listening to men, they are saying there's always one man that a woman that has access to a woman anytime. That shouldn't be. You got to clear that up. I don't care whether it's your ex-baby daddy, your baby daddy from 2-3 years ago. There is no man except the Lord Jesus Christ that should have access to you 24 hours a day. Something's wrong with that. You haven't checked him. You haven't put him in his place. You haven't set boundaries. That's why he call you all times of night, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Nobody should be calling you that time of morning, ladies. You got to get this right. You got to get this right. Men only respect you when you have, let me tell you something about men. I have frat brothers. I have biological brothers. I know men. And you have to get this right. If not, it's cyclical. You're going to be meeting the same piece of shit narcissist over and over and over. And it's going to drive you crazy because you're going to say, oh my God, I keep meeting the same guy. Because it's you. You haven't set standards. You haven't set boundaries. You haven't written your list out to where you say, okay, this is what I want. This is what I desire from a man. Put it in your refrigerator. Put it on your mirror so you can see it. And psychologically, what you're doing is mesmerizing yourself and hypnotizing yourself. That way, no man can enter into your life that's not on that list. Period. End of discussion. There. You have to hypnotize yourself. I'm telling you, this works. But you need 5 men. Five. Count with me. Count with me. You need 5 men. 1, a lawyer. All right? Somebody that has gone to law school. Somebody can tell you the law in, out, what's criminal, what's a felony, what's a misdemeanor. You need a lawyer. These are non-intimate relationships, ladies. Non-intimate relationships. And get your money right. Because if they need a check, give them a check. That way, there's no room for ambiguity. There's no, wait, hold on. I thought we were. You don't need that. You don't have time for that. Life is too short for confusion and ambiguity. Life is too short for that. All right. Are you with me and understanding me? Listen to Coach. You need a lawyer. You need a guy that knows automobiles. You need a home decorator or painter or carpenter or electrician. Somebody that knows how to wire electricity through homes. Somebody that knows how to fix it. Somebody knows how to repair it, to rebuild it. That's 3 major guys. An accountant, an attorney. Somebody that fixes the cars. An attorney. Somebody that fixes cars, repairs cars, a home improvement guy. An accountant. That's probably the 2 most vital people in your life needs to be an attorney and an accountant. Somebody that knows where you should be putting your money. Okay, are you with me? Somebody that knows IRAs, mutual funds, stocks, cryptocurrency, direct marketing, all kind of, they know Ponzi schemes. They can tell you that's a Ponzi scheme. Stay out of that. They can say, no, that's a scam. Stay away from that. They are solid financially. Their credit score is 800 or above. My credit score is 812. Okay, I can show it and document it. Okay, I'm trying to get to 950. Okay, I pay my bills on time. It has nothing to do with light bill, phone bill. That's essential, and that helps you start a history of paying things on time. When you get everything automated, let it come out your account. Let it attach that account to that bill, and let it come out your account every single month without you paying, without you losing your mind. You know, if you have a whole lot of bills, just automate everything. That way it comes out of your account every month without you having to say, okay, let me pay with my bills. That's too disorganized. It's the same bill every month, pay it. So you need an accountant. That accountant will tell you where you should be putting your money. That accountant will also tell you need about 5 accounts. A checking account, a savings account, a vacation account, an account for mutual funds, stocks, bonds, real estate, investing. If you're flipping homes, you want to do wholesale real estate. You're flipping your own properties. You're renting your own properties. That money is specifically for real estate investing. So, you got a checking, real estate, mutual funds, stocks, bonds, vacation account, an emergency account. Emergency account is for hurricanes. You don't touch it when there's a hurricane, when you have a flat tire and or somebody damaged your car or somebody broke into your house. That's emergencies. You don't touch that money unless an emergency. Everything is not an emergency. Are you understanding me, ladies? I need you to get your life organized. I need you to get it organized. So that's 5 accounts. And the reason you should have 5 accounts, because none of the money is to be commingled. None of it. Your checking, you don't mix with your savings. Your savings, you don't mix with your checking. The checking and savings, you don't mix with your vacation account. That is strictly when you want to go to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. You want to go to New York for shopping. You want to go to Chicago. You want to go to the Bahamas. You want to go to Jamaica. That's your vacation account. You only touch that money in your vacation account. Thirdly, you need an accountant that tells you, hey, this is where you put your money at. Real estate, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cryptocurrency. That's your investment account. And then you have your emergency account. So that's 5 accounts. None of them you're going to commingle. Okay? So that's the 5 guys that you need. And that's non-sexual, platonic, friend only relationships. Did you hear, Coach? And you need those guys. You don't need to have sex with any of those guys ever. That's not what that they are for. They need to know your relationship is strictly platonic and is strictly professional. I don't care how handsome they are, how well put together they are, how, oh my God, he's so, and oh my, stop. Get focused. Either you're going to be a lady or a whore. And I don't do no messages for whores. That's not what my platform is for. I've seen enough whores on 79th Street and 7th Ave in Miami, Florida. I'm good. I'm good. I've seen enough hoes and whores in the back seats of cars. Trust, Coach, when I say this. I'm good. Okay? I'm good. So that's the 5 guys that you need. So get working on that immediately. That's the 5 guys you need. I'm going to go over it again. Write this down. An attorney, somebody that knows the law. Say, no, you don't need to do that. That's not good. That's illegal. You're going to end up in prison. You need a lawyer. Okay? Somebody that went to law school. I got frat brothers who went to law school. I got frat brothers who are police officers. They'll hey, that's illegal. Don't do that. You're going to get arrested. I'm going to come and arrest you. Okay? You need somebody that knows cars. Hey, something wrong with my car. And you need to have these guys in your phone and be able to say, hey, I broke down on I-95. I need help with this. Can you come in this? And they know, hey, they 1 or 2 times they might help you without a payment, but it doesn't need to have sex. It doesn't need to be intimate at all. Listen to me carefully. No intimacy at all. It is strictly platonic and very professional. There is a mutual respect, mutual honor, mutual understanding. Hey, you do this, I pay you this. Write the checks out. Boom. They know you paid for them. You paid them well for the services they have rendered. So you got an attorney, an accountant, a plumber or an electrician, somebody that knows how to fix things, can show you how to fix things. So if you don't want to pay for it, he will teach you how to do it. That way you can do it yourself. Okay? Somebody that what I got: the attorney, the accountant, the plumber, the electrician, the investment strategist, the investment guy, that be able to tell you where you should be having your money, the 5 accounts that you should have, the 5 accounts you should be managing, and someone that can help you with your automobile. Okay? You can call them if you think it's the brakes. You can call him if you think it's the engine. You can call him if you think it's your starter, and he will help you. He may do it for free, or he may say, "Hey, this is how much I pay," and it may be discounted. And he may say, "Hey, I'm not going to charge you dealer fees," and he's reputable. I need you ladies to have these 5 men in your life, non-sexual relationships, because these guys out here, most of them, I'm apt to say 65, 75% of all men, I don't care what color they are, ain't shit. Did you hear what I just said? They don't take baths. They don't brush their teeth. They don't wash their ass. I mean, I can go on and on. They're verbally abusive. They're emotionally, mentally, physically abusive. That's the guy I probably despise the most. The one that thinks I can hit a woman and she's personal property. She's personal chattel. They believe a woman is to be a doormat. She needs to do what she's told, not to be seen. I don't. That guy's a piece of shit to me. My mother married a guy like that. Not my dad, but my mom. One of my brothers is you know, one of my brothers. Unfortunately, it was his dad, and his dad is a piece of shit. Period. He don't ever have to worry about me in his life. So I need you to get that down. So before you start your list, write down the 30 things that you will not stand, not tolerate at all, and not compromise. And on top of that, I need you to write down the 5 guys and work towards those guys. Write up a contract, give him his contract, and let him know these are the services that you're seeking, and so he can help you. This has been Coach Quentin Sharon Carson. Like, share, pass on, repost. Have a great, great day. Enjoy the Super Bowl.